galaxy. It's the same thing with black holes. So you don't see them until they pull in the matter around them.
This is what astronomers look for. Not the black hole itself, but stars caught in the black hole's incredible gravitational pull. This one is tearing apart a star that drifted too close. A feeding black hole is anything but black. The star is wrenched out of shape as the monster tugs at it. Gas from the star whirls around the hole. It forms a super hot disk of star debris 100,000 kilometers across. It's a deadly embrace that will last millions of years. And what the black hole can't swallow, it belches out. Huge jets of uneaten star are spat out into space.
Spectacular kinds of black holes we've seen are so powerful, they're drawing in so much material and spinning so rapidly that they create these huge jets, these powerful funnels of material. That are thin but incredibly, incredibly long, incredibly vast. And the jets themselves can cross as much as an entire galaxy. They're absolutely huge.
The damage a black hole inflicts on a star can be seen clear across the universe. Once astronomers knew what to look for, they began to hunt for feeding black holes. Using powerful space telescopes, we've tracked down more and more of them. And these are the actual images. Black holes tearing apart everything they meet. Most of them are remote. They're in distant corners of the universe. And we've only found them because they're feeding. But what about the black holes that aren't feeding? Where are the millions of black holes that should be wandering through our galaxy? They remain hidden against the dark background of space. Luckily, there is a way of tracking even the blackest of black holes. And this is what gives them away. Light. A black hole's gravity is enormously powerful. It affects everything around it. It can even bend light. So when a black hole passes in front of a distant star, the light from that star is distorted. And the black hole gives itself away. Finding a star at the precise moment it's distorted by a black hole is a daunting task. But that didn't stop one very, very patient astronomer trying to see the invisible. Tim Axelrod has dedicated many years of his life to the pursuit of the universe's hidden objects.
For the last 8 years, we've been looking at the same patch of sky every night, monitoring the brightness of 20 million stars. The reason that we're doing this is we're looking for microlensing events. These events are extremely rare, but they occur when a massive object passes across our line of sight to a distant star.
Axelrod set about his search for what he calls gravitational microlensing. When a star's light is distorted by a massive object like a black hole. But the odds were stacked against him. At best, his chance of finding the right star was 1 in a million.
That factor just seemed impossibly large to people, so most people thought that we would fail pretty dismally.
Undaunted by the enormity of the task and the skepticism of his colleagues, Axelrod set about looking for that one telltale pinprick of light amongst 20 billion stars every night for 8 entire years. Then one night, he hit the jackpot.
Here we have a view of the Large Magellanic Cloud. The blue square shows the field of view of our telescope. So now we've zoomed in a bit. The star which we're interested in is a pretty inconspicuous fellow right in the center of the crosshair. Now we zoom in yet again. This is picking the needle out of the haystack. And what we saw when we looked at it over a period of time was this. We were naturally ecstatic. Everyone that saw it agreed immediately that this was gravitational microlensing, so we were just over the moon.
Far out in space, he had seen the impossible. A massively heavy object like a black hole sliding silently in front of a distant star. Next, Axelrod turned to our own galaxy. What he saw was disturbing. Evidence not of 1 or 2 black holes, but hundreds. But is that anything for us here on Earth to worry about? Could our own fragile planet ever encounter one of these invisible monsters? If we do ever meet a black hole, it would tear our world to shreds. But one thing is sure. Our skies seem to be full of them. And our galaxy still has one last dark secret. And it took the most powerful telescope in the world to unlock it, the Keck in Hawaii. One of the astronomers using it is Andrea Ghez.
The Keck telescope is a fabulous telescope to use. It's great because it's large.